Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Manazirah binti Abdul Halim. My metric number is S46549 and I am from group 10. So today our group would like to present on our topic for Berjaya Langkawi result. So first I would like to give a brief introduction of Berjaya Langkawi resort. Berjaya Langkawi resort is a 5-star hotel. It is located at Pulau Bay, Langkawi, Kedah, and it offers over 409 chalet for the guests. Berjaya Langkawi Resort has a lot of uniqueness, and one of them is that their chalet, which are premium chalet. The chalet is built on sea with stilts, with a private balcony on water. So this chalet is perfect for those who love to be close to the water. And for those who don't, they have other option, which is rainforest chalet. This chalet is nestled in the deep forest, perfect for guests who want to spend their part time with nature. And there are other chalet that Berjaya Langkawi Resort offers, which are Executive Suite on Water, Junior Suite on Water, Sea View Chalet, and Family Suite. Berjaya Langkawi Resort also offers various amenities for the guests, such as Sunset Yacht Cruise, Island Hopping by Jet Ski, Zipline, Spa, and Sunset Mangrove and Night Safari Tour, and many more. So the vision for Berjaya Langkawi Resort is that to have our properties to be known as among the premier luxury destinations in the world, to create personal experiences for our guests that they will treasure for a lifetime, and to be the destination of choice for our guests. While for their mission is that Berjaya Langkawi Resort, with its unique sense of place and amenities, is devoted to create enduring relationships with our guests by providing high-quality service and gracious hospitality. And lastly, for their long-term objective, first is to become highest-ranked hotel in Malaysia. Second, to increase the volume of repeat guests by 10%. And lastly, to achieve at least 95% of positive customer feedback. So that is the introduction for Berjaya Langkawi Resort. Now I would like to pass to the section 2, which is the internal factor.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Aina Syamil binti Rosli. My metric number is S46539. So I would like to tell about the strength of Berjaya Langkawi Resort. The first point is, it has a strategic location and a beautiful scenery that come with heritage architecture design. Berjaya Langkawi Resort is located near the Langkawi Sky Bridge, which is the main attraction in the Langkawi Island. They offer an accommodation in chalet that set aside the large tropical rainforest. Customer will have an option to choose their room from rainforest chalet to premier suite on water yet surrounded by the greenery and fresh air. They always upgrading their various areas and features of the resort according to traditional setting and updating with the latest trend and amenities to ensure the customer or guests will have a comforting rooms on their holiday. The uniqueness of Berjaya Langkawi Resort really helped to attract more guests to visit and stay here, followed by making the guests feel that the money they spend is really matched with all the comforting areas. The second strength of Berjaya Langkawi Resort is it has a complete facilities for the guests. Around the resort, it has a various interesting attraction. The guests can have which are the spa, the nature walk, the mangrove walk, gym, archery, sea spot, private beach, and the shuttle services. With all those facilities, the guests will have a great accommodation with complete facilities. Besides staying in the room, the guests can have a choice to do activities during their holidays. Berjaya Langkawi Resort really makes their guests feel comfortable and want to stay there. That's why they serve the guests with a variety of activities. If the guests want a privacy place, the guests can go a private beach that really silent and give a better relaxing. As the resort is located in the rainforest, guests can enjoy the greenery scene by walking through the nature and mangrove walk. If the guests love the spot, they can get into the sea spot that provided by the resort, such as banana boat and standing paddleboard, which are some of the thriller sea activities. It is suitable for those activities since it has a calm and peaceful beach that will not expose the guests with any harm or dangerous. The last strike is Berjaya Langkawi Resort has a good service and always getting compliment from the guests. The staff that be hired are well practiced and have a good communication toward the customer. It has fast and efficient services when regarding to handle the guests. The guests will not feel that every little time that they spend to wait for any services is wasteful. Other than the human resources service, in every activity that the guests want to do, like the jungle walk or sea sport, the resort will provide the trainers to give the instruction to the guests who want to do the activity above the safety or the rules that they need to follow. The trainer is well experienced and really good at giving a clear and detailed instruction to make the guests will not having any problem or exposed to dangerous when they doing any activity. Thus, if any guests want to know a certain areas or places that they want to go, they can easily ask the staff on duty to get information. Besides, there are also shuttle services that will help the guests to reach at the destination that they choose. This is how the resort wants to maintain their guest service and take care the interest from the guests. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Asyah binti Zakaria and my matric number is S46550. I would like to tell you about the weaknesses of Berjaya Langkawi Resort. The first weaknesses is Wi-Fi runs slow at peak hour. As we all know, Berjaya Langkawi Resort is one of the famous resorts in Langkawi. There will be many tourists to visit and stay overnight in this resort. Nowadays, internet is one of the demand of the customers to choose to stay overnight in hotel or resort. The management should improve their Wi-Fi connection by upgrade their plan so that the customer will love and stay overnight again another time. The second weaknesses is poor maintenance of some areas. The pest control is unsuccessfully because especially there is a big gap under the terrace doors that may allow another things to come in, which allow anything to enter the room. The second weakness is wild animal maintenance in some areas. The pest control Resort is located in the jungle. There is a big gap. Many animals in the jungle can disturb the customers, such as anything to enter the room. The monkeys may sneak into the customer's room feel unsafe the customer's belongings to stay overnight in the room. To solve this problem, may solve this problem by renovate some house gap on the under the terrace doors of the room, so that the monkeys will not sneak into the room. Wooden floor which will not sneak a lot into the customer walk on it. The house grill should be modified to open and allow, so that if the customers want to open the house grill, they can open the house grill. That's all for me. Thank you. The third weaknesses is wild animal disturb the customers. Berjaya Langkawi Resort is located in the jungle. Many animals in the jungle can disturb the customers, such as monkeys. The monkeys may sneak into the customer's room and took the customer's belongings. The management may solve this problem by apply some house grill on the windows and balconies of the room, so that the monkeys will not sneak into the room, the customer room. The house grill should be modified to open and allow, so that if the customers want to open the house grill, they can open the house grill. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatin Shahira binti Razali. My matric number is S46533. Right, I want to present about the opportunities for Berjaya Langkawi Resort. Alright, the first opportunity for Berjaya Langkawi Resort is the growth of social networking. A social networking site is an online platform that allows users, such as companies, to build a public profile on the internet and to connect with other users. According to Law 2005, hotel websites provide huge opportunities for the hoteliers to generate more revenue by increasing the number of reservations through their own direct online website. This would be a good platform for Berjaya Langkawi Resort to advertise their resort and bring in certain ads that most of them are free. It will boost the number of travelers to choose the resort as a destination while at the same time maintaining low advertising costs. Next, as we know, Islam is the second highest number of followers in the world. According to the latest global survey carried out by the Crescent Rating in October 2019, Malaysia was ranked first in the Global Muslim Travel Index. Therefore, being a Sharia-compliant hotel gives a plus point to Berjaya Langkawi Resort. Sharia-compliant hotel can be defined as hotel where the services offered are based on the Sharia principle. The market for Islamic goods and services is among the strategic advantage for Berjaya Langkawi Resort. The arrival of Middle East visitors such as from Saudi, Turkey and Qatar to Malaysia offer Sharia-compliant hotel an incentive to draw Muslim visitors to stay in their hotel. It leads to the increment of the profit of the hotel. This is because Middle East tourists are considered a luxury market because they spend more than other tourists. Lastly, the geographic perspective is one of the best opportunities for Berjaya Langkawi Resort. The Berjaya Langkawi Resort at Burau Bay, located a quick 20-minute drive from Langkawi International Airport, is an invitation to a magical journey. According to Muhammad 2012, Langkawi is a local point for ecotourism on the world tourist map compared to other resort islands such as Pulau Bangku. Langkawi Island is the most visited one in Malaysia. In addition, every year Langkawi has become a place for many events such as Ironman Malaysia 2019 and Royal Langkawi International Regatta 2019 that involve many participants and tourists from all over the world. Berjaya Langkawi Resort located around the famous tourist places. For example, it took 11 minutes to walk to Langkawi Cable Car. Therefore, it will be great opportunity for Berjaya Langkawi Resort to increase their profit as well as to make their resort well known to the visitors. That's all from me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Musaddiq Peramli. My metric number is S46741. Today, in this section, I'm going to explain the threats of Berjaya Langkawi Resorts. The biggest threat for this company is economic crisis in 2020, which is caused by COVID-19 outbreak all over the world that affecting all industry sectors all over the world, including tourism sector. Malaysia government has already enforced the movement control order since 18th of March 2020, where all citizens are restricted to be in mass gathering, overseas travel and domestic travel, except for necessary and emergency matters only. This has already give a big impact towards tourism sector, which also already affected Berjaya Langkawi Resort, which is operated under Berjaya Corporation. Berjaya Corporation Berhad posted a net loss of 134.42 million due to pandemic COVID-19 outbreak, as the tourists are restricted to enter Malaysia and Malaysia citizens to go for a holiday during this movement control order period. There is only for tourists that are on necessary works that staying at their resorts, but not on holiday purpose anymore. The company are facing difficulties in order to achieve targeted sales. The second threat is cybersecurity of data and information system. Over last 2 months, the data and information system of Berjaya Langkawi Resort are being affected by malicious, which cause the damage and corruption of data. They are lost over 10,000 of customers' data, which is affecting their company's sales and performance compared to the other resorts data, which is more secure. This will give an advantage to hackers to get into their system easily, as their system defender are very weak compared to the other resorts. This is because of lack of employees that are in profession of cybersecurity of data system. Even though they are in recovering process of lost data, it is possible that the data could be attacked by malicious content, such as virus and hackers, if they are not improved their system defender. The third threat is price competitive among its competitors. We all know that customers nowadays like to spend more on products, but most of the tourists will seek a resort with cheap and reasonable price for a premium experience resorts. Price of Berjaya Resorts Langkawi slightly threaten them, as their price per night is 468 ringgit compared to its competitor Villa Abadi Resort, a 4-star resort which is only offers 138 per night. Tourists will tend to choose Villa Abadi Resort with a price more cheaper than Berjaya Langkawi Resort, as the view is more peaceful and harmony that the customer can relaxing themselves in front of a peaceful view pool.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Farisha Ilayu binti Mak Daud, S46045. Today I would like to present SWOT metric for the Berjaya Langkawi Resort. It is a summary of SWOT metric for the Berjaya Langkawi Resort. First of all, we must find the key SWOT for the Berjaya Langkawi Resort. Okay, for the key strength is first strategic location, complete facilities, and good services. Okay, the key for weaknesses, first is Wi-Fi runs low at peak hour, poor maintenance, with animal disturb the customer. For the key opportunities, first is social networking, second Sharia compliant and the geography. For the key threats for the Berjaya Langkawi Resort is first, economic crisis due to COVID-19, cyber security and data information threat, and the last is price competitive. Okay, for the SWOT metric, we must combine the strength and opportunities to become SO strategies. It is mean leverage strengths to maximize opportunities and it's become attacking strategy. Okay. Next strategies is WO strategy. It is combined from weaknesses and opportunities. It means counter weaknesses through exploiting opportunities to build strength for attacking strategy. Okay, the next strategies is ST strategies. It is mean combined from strength and threat key. Okay, it is mean leverage strength to minimize the threat to become the defensive strategy. Okay. The next is W strategies is combination from weaknesses and threats. It is mean the counter weaknesses and threat to build strength for defensive strategy. Okay, this is SO strategy. Okay, the key IP is strategic location for strength and social networking for opportunities. Okay, the strategic location. As we know, Berjaya Langkawi Resort has a strategic and beautiful location, also has an accommodation in Chile that set inside the large tropical rainforest. Okay, for the opportunities, Berjaya Langkawi Resort can do to boost their profit such as increase on bookings online and increase guest loyalty rating, and the perfect time which modern technology for grow by social networking. So, after we combine the key for strategic location and social networking, it would be a good platform for Berjaya Langkawi Resort to advertise their resort and bring in certain ads that most of them are free. Okay, the next key for strength is complete facilities and the opportunities key is Sharia compliant. Okay, Berjaya Langkawi Resort, as we know, has a complete facilities for the cars around the resort. We has various interesting attractions, which is spa, the nature walk, the mangrove walk, gym, archery, sea sports, private beach, and a shuttle service. Okay. For the opportunities, Berjaya Langkawi Resort can use other market for Islamic goods and services. after we combine the key strength, complete facilities, and key opportunities, which is Sharia compliant, it can provide the comfortable prayer space in their rooms, as well as provision of Holy Quran, prayer mat, and Qiblat direction. Thus, the Muslim visitor may be comfortable in preferring Sharia compliant hotel as they have learned and fulfilled their specific religious needs. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
I will be the presenter for the WO, ST, and WT. WO, before that, is the summary of SWOT metric. This is the WO. WO is the counter weaknesses through exploiting opportunities. As we know that Berjaya Langkawi Resort is the perfect first resort in Langkawi. However, one problem is that they will face the Wi-Fi connections run slow at peak hours. For that reason, the perfect way for maintaining and upgrading as the best five-star resort is the management. They need to upgrade the Wi-Fi to attract tourists stay for the longer stays. Another problem is the pest control was not successful, especially with the big gap under the terrace door, which allow anything to enter the room. For that reason, the management should endeavor to close the gate. After made some renovation, they should use the social media such as Facebook and the website that hosts Berjaya Hotels and Resort Media Hubs. They need to keep users updated on the latest from their various properties of around the world, including Berjaya Langkawi Resort. Next is ST. ST is the strength and threat, which is the leverage to minimize threats for maintaining and upgrading as the best five-star Langkawi resort. The COVID-19 outbreaks all over the world that affecting our industry sector over the world, including tourism sector. As virus know no borders, the impact will continue to spread. This has already given a big impact towards the tourism sector, which already affect to Berjaya Langkawi, which operate under Berjaya Corporation. Furthermore, after the pandemic COVID, they should to take a big step to increase their sales. They should use their unique in the Langkawi to attract more guests to visit and stay. Lastly is WT, which is weaknesses and threats. There need to be a strength for defense strategy. As we know, last 2 months, the data and information of Berjaya Langkawi Resort are being affected by malicious, which cause the damage and corruption of data. There are lost over 10,000 of customer data, which is affecting their company sales and performance compared to other resort data, which is more secure. This will give an advantage to hackers to get into their system easily, as their system defenders are very weak compared to other resorts. This because of the lack employees that are professional of cyber security of data system. To avoid it, they need to improve their Wi-Fi connection by upgrade internet plan. Also, can fast to recover the process of lost data. As the conclusion, the resort need to improve their maintenance in the resort to give a comfortable to the guests. They need to make sure that they will face all the problems and solve it to be a better than the competitors. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nafalika Batirowski, school 7 to S7. Okay, today I will continue your section 4, which is conduct QSPM, discuss the result and conclusion. Okay, first I conduct a CPM metric. I choose two hotel, which is the Ritz-Carlton, Langkawi, and the Smith House. As we can see that the Ritz-Carlton Langkawi is more competitive, but Berjaya Langkawi Resort got a total rated score of 3.34, which means that it's also a good position in hotel industry. Berjaya Langkawi Resort need to more focus on their weaknesses to improve their competitive position. Next is QSPM. For calculate the for conduct QSPM, we need to make a list of opportunistic threats, strength and weaknesses, and then we need to use the same amount in IFE metric and EFE metric. After that, we need to identify an alternative strategies that should be implemented. Okay, as a result, we can see that the market penetration is more advantageous than service development. It is because but the scores of the two strategies are not quite different, that they can be both implemented by the company. Okay, for the future challenges, Berjaya Langkawi Resort will be improve an effective competitive structure and continues to concentrate more on its core business goals and visions. However, they will face future challenges and issues, such as they will face increase of the competition and the labor shortage. Other than that, they will face the technological issue, which because the information technologies and production technology has given an impact to the industry, and Berjaya Langkawi Resort are expected to continue to have a major influence. Plus, the challenges they will face is working condition and human resources development. So, just all of these challenges eliminate damages to the reputation and perception of the Berjaya Langkawi Resort. So, as a conclusion, I will conclude two, which is IFE metric and EFE metric. For IFE metric, Berjaya Langkawi Resort got a total weighted for of 3.68, which represent its above average, which means it's respond to a business functional areas such as marketing, operations, and others. It's also a reference that has strong position on its internet issues, that maintains its strength and its weaknesses. Next is EFP metric, which Berjaya Langkawi Resort got a total of 3.38, which means that the business has above average efficiency in the company's external environment, such as economic, social, and competitive knowledge. That's all from our group. Thank you.